some potentially very meaningful conversations. Whether it's a quick chat or a really deep dive into anything going on in life, it's the way we started every conversation we've had for a pretty long time now. Growing up with Alex was an adventure. So from childhood, we were really little, all the way until the end of high school, like 6'4", 6'8". We were in twin-sized bunk beds the whole way through. So if you've seen the movie Step Brothers, like just picture and that was our childhood. Everything was, really fun, but a lot of chaos. So there's Alex, who has a sleepwalking streak, and just speaking total nonsense at any point in the night. And then there's me, who would read really late into the night and probably keep you up all the time. And then my alarm would go off at 4 a.m. for rowing practice in high school. So there was not a lot of sleep going on, but a lot of fun being had, hopefully. But it's really true what they say. You don't really know someone until you share a room with them. But through this lack of sleep, early mornings, fights over who got to play the Nintendo DS, which allegedly the police may have had to break up on occasion. That's not a joke. I've come to know the incredible person that Alex is. He's hardworking, he's dedicated, he's kind, and above all else, he's humble. I'd like to think that I played a small role in helping shape him. For example, I attribute his Olympic-level competitive streak to never letting him win at Super Smash Bros. Or Mario. The playing field is level now. But from the earliest days in the bunk bed till now, we've always shared a really deep connection. I remember when we were little, we'd just spend every morning, every night talking about what we were going to do, what we did that day. And one thing that stood out was, I remember one morning, well, I don't remember it because Alex was asking me what we were going to do that day, and then I didn't respond from the top bunk. I had gone to school for the first time. He didn't know that I was gone that day. It was really sad, but it was also the start of a period of time where, we grow up, we go to school, our lives start to diverge a bit. But throughout all this, we remained really close together. Between me going to college, me going out to California, and just being spread across the country, we've kept close, stayed up with each other with all the phone calls. It may not be the first thing we do every morning, but we still keep up with what we're doing in each other's lives. Talking about rowing, school, favorite movies and TV shows, more rowing. We still talk about rowing. But at a certain point, a girl named Maria popped up in the conversations, which was a little bit unexpected, but I was really happy and supportive of. But from the moment Alex mentioned Maria, you were clearly very, very special. But when I finally met you, it was very clear that you were just special to everyone. In your life, in Alex's life, in everyone's life that you touched. We've got a very big, sometimes overwhelming family, and you fit right in from the start. Between Pap's humor that Julia has touched on, fit right in immediately, even keeping up with all of Aunt Connie's incessant, so when's the wedding questions, including, I'm sure, from the very first year you started dating up until now. But cheers to Aunt Connie, because her persistence finally paid off 10 years later. Here we are at the wedding. She had it right from the start. Now, Alex has accomplished some really incredible things. Competing in the Tokyo Olympics is no small feat. But one of the things that really stands out about me is some piece of advice that you actually talked about me with, which is make sure that the Olympics isn't the most important thing that you do. And I think you've really held on to that advice. How amazing is your life if that is not the most important thing that you do? It's a really rare accomplishment. But seeing your relationship, the love that you share, the life that you've built, it's really clear that this is the most important thing to Alex, the most important thing to Maria. And I think it's really special that you can prioritize the things that matter the most in life, like family, your friends, the love you share for everyone. I think I'm just really impressed that you've been able to keep that perspective throughout your lives. Really honored to be a part of this and see how you've grown over the last decade. But yeah, so let's raise your glass to Alex and Maria. Celebrate this accomplishment with them. Yeah, cheers.